Speak to Jake yet? Yeah. How's he doing? Good, man. Send him a message.
All the haters last night, their storyline was that you were moving around a lot. Just
Boxing?
I know, I just don't get it.
I'm a little disappointed, but I also know how good he is.
Man.
But I had him wobbled at one point.
You landed that right hand.
I wish I had more than 3 weeks to prepare. Unless I die, people will still hate.
Anthony Joshua sent a message to Jake Paul in the hospital. In a casual way, he says it almost steals a moment. When a reporter asks AJ if he spoke to Jake after the fight, Joshua simply replies, yes. Like he's just confirming he answered a group chat. If you want, I can make it more punchy, more humorous, or tailored for a tweet or caption.
Did you speak to Jake yet? Yeah. How's he doing? Good, man. Send him a message.
Anthony Joshua sent Jake Paul a message in the hospital, and the way he mentions it is effortlessly casual. Asked if he spoke to Jake after the fight, AJ simply says yes, then adds, good, man, I sent him a message. No drama, no speeches, just pure heavyweight professionalism.
Still in awe of the fact that you do what you do.
I mean, it's not that hard to get your beat.
Anthony Joshua hits you with probably his hardest shot that we've seen drop every other single fighter. Not only did you not get knocked out, you dropped and said, wow.
I was on the ground. I was like, that was a good shot.
Talk to me about what your jaw feels like.
It's like a baseball in there.
4 titanium plates.
How many do you have?
Just one. After the fight, you open your mouth out, and I was the first to see it. I went, oh. What was it like for you seeing Jake fight AJ?
I want to get in that ring and punch Eddie Hearn, for instance.
Why?
Because I don't like his smug face.
It's kind of funny. Jake goes from dodging right hands to getting a wellness check from Anthony Joshua, and somehow it feels completely normal. Say what you want about the fight, moments like that remind you it was never personal, just business. And once the final bell rings, respect shows up before the ice pack does.
They gave me the VIP suite as well. That's why I was right on the ring.
Hey, so what are you going to do? You won every single round.
It just pissed him off, and then he broke Jake's jaw.
I told everyone, though, that I would do better than Francis and that Francis kind of got no chin. Francis low-key soft.
All the haters last night, their storyline was that you were moving around a lot.
Unless I die, people will still hate.
And after that calm, respectful message from Anthony Joshua, the tone swings sharply when Joe Rogan jumps in. Suddenly it's less about etiquette and more brutally honest couch-side analysis. Listening to Joe, you can tell this one hit differently for him.
That guy did great for someone who's been boxing for like less than a decade. He has had no real professional opponents other than Tommy Fury that were legitimate world-class boxers.
I don't even remember what happened in the Tommy.
He lost a close decision, but it was a good fight. It was a good fight, though. He's a good boxer. If he wasn't a YouTuber, people would be way more impressed with him.
Yeah.
The problem is he was like a famous kid, and then no one took him seriously.
Yeah.
But
oh, and then he started too with like more spectacle-ish fights. People were like, "Oh, this is you." He fought, Nate Robinson, like a basketball player.
But the thing is, he knocked Nate Robinson dead,
out,
and
yeah.
it's the way he did it that I was trying to tell people. I'm like, no, that was skillful.
He's not laughing at Jake. He's actually impressed and a little alarmed at the same time. Like, yeah, he probably shouldn't be here, but wow, he showed something. Joe's point hits uncomfortable but fair. If Jake wasn't famous, people would call this a gutsy performance because surviving until round 6 with a giant heavyweight isn't normal behavior. He even gives Jake credit for the movement, the awareness, and that split-second oh-no realization after the big shot. Honestly, the most human moment of the entire fight.
Also nuts, right? There's the fact that he's willing to fight the 2-time heavyweight champion, former Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
A guy who's gigantic in his prime, built like a Greek god.
Yeah.
And you're going to stand, and he's a one-punch killer, and you're going to stand in front of that guy, and he avoided shots till the 6th round. He just started getting tired.
Yeah, his movement in that fight was crazy.
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
He was really keeping him moving around the whole ring, and then
you can't afford to get tired. That's the thing is, like, he gets tired in a lot of his fights in the later rounds. You should really sort that out. Because if he had a much bigger gas tank, like if he was training with like some of these elite world-class strength and conditioning coaches and just worked on his cardio, he'd be beating way more guys.
You think so?
Yeah. 100%.
But Joe brings it back to reality fast. Because cardio doesn't lie, size doesn't lie, and heavyweight power definitely doesn't lie. You can hear it in his voice when he talks about that right hand. No hype, no drama, just real concern like, yeah, that one caused something. And when Joe starts talking about punch limits, long-term damage, and how a single shot can take years off the clock, that's where the jokes stop and the truth sits down.
How old is Jake Paul?
I'll be 29 and
Look at that. So he's 28 years old, 29 next month. Don't do this very long, because there's a price that you pay that is not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. And that price is depression, deep depression, a severe brain imbalance that's going to lead you to addiction. It leads so many people to impulsive behavior. So many people become gambling addicts, drug addicts, alcoholics after their fighting career.
Yeah.
It's you could only take so much. And at a certain, like that one that he got from Joshua, ooh, you know, say if you have like a punch card, you have like so many punches that you can get in your life, which I believe you do. I believe there's a certain number. That one was like 10 bunches.
Yeah.
That was like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of concussions in that one punch.
Sure.
That was real damage. Like if someone's breaking your jaw in two places, the inside of your fucking head there's a lot of damage going on in there too.
So while some people are celebrating and others are roasting, Rogan's basically saying, respect the courage, respect the attempt, but don't get addicted to testing gravity, because eventually gravity wins. And if you're watching this thinking it's all entertainment, Joe reminds you real quick, those punches don't know what a Netflix deal is.